awaited conversation on food. As you can see now on your screens, of course, the seats there patiently waiting, warming up, patiently waiting for the audience to come in. Audience who are composed of experts, academics, and people who are largely involved in the agricultural sector. And despite the country's agricultural sector contributing 14% to the country's GDP, it paints a somewhat conflicting portrait. Looking at the numbers and the statistics, close to 400,000 children are malnourished around the country, of course, not the world. This is what, of course, will be a precipice of the discussions that will be going on from here. And as far as the preparations, as you asked, Malika, are concerned, all are in their final lapses. Here, everyone is ready for that conversation. And remember, Transform Kenya is an initiative by the standard group, in attempt of eliciting conversation on matters that is and are of interest to Kenyans. This time, the discussion being on food and the security that surrounds food. Malika.
Thank you very much, Abubakar, there from Strathmore University, which will be the site of the event this evening, the Transform Kenya initiative that is about food security and nutrition this time around. Well, continuing with that theme, we're going into our next story. Now, Kenya is the largest economy in sub-Saharan Africa. Over 60% of Kenyans live below the poverty line, with a rapid increase in inflation, which would reduce economic growth. Food nutrition and safety stands as a key concern in Kenya. On our continued focus on matters food security, Julie Owino takes a look at the issues surrounding food nutrition in our country.
Food in Kenya has become a resting place for heavy metals, pesticides, and antibiotics. This has greatly been contributed with a lot of dry food being sold at the open-air markets, leading to it being contaminated. It is as a result of this reason that various traders are seeking the government's help in terms of building and revamping of the markets. On the other end, Kenya has faced crisis with the food price dilemma. It has been frequently identified as a major distraction to smallholder productivity growth and food security. Structures and policies are also one of the key things identified as a major contributor to the current situation.
Biosafety Authority mainly, which is one of the agencies created by the Biosafety Act, it only looks at the genetically modified foods, but there should be a concerted effort, an authority that looks at food safety in general.